Pack one, pick one. Vastland Scavenger, you say? But isn't green kind of bad in this format? I'm not too excited about this card, honestly. Oh my god. Pride Heart. Whoa. Whoa. I do that thing. I do that. I do that. That's me. Okay. I don't know what I'm picking here. I kind of want to force Silver Quill. So what if I just picked Silver Quill Charm and made it happen? Yeah? Sounds good, everyone? Sound good, everyone? Too bad. That's what I'm doing. Okay. Nothing here for Silver Quill. I guess I'll just take a Terramorphic Expanse. Spirit Mascot is good for Lorehold, but I've been drafting a lot of Lorehold recently. Mama wants to force some Silver Quill. Mama wants to play aggro. Days is so sick. I love that this card exists. Free counterspells in a draft format. What were they thinking? Wizards was crazy. You crazy girl, but love it, love it. I haven't gotten to get people with Days yet in this format, but one day, not today, I'll draft Days. Yeah, I'll play Terramorphic Expanse. Play that no matter what. Okay, Snarl Song and Applied Geometry. Inside of you, there are two wolves, and both wolves want to play the soup deck. What if I just picked Snarl Song and we started drafting soup? Hello? Hello? There's also Applied Geometry. It's a crazy card. It's just a 6/6 or 4, right? Worst case scenario, if you have nothing else, you just make a 6/6 land. Let's see if the Snarl Song comes back to us. I'm gonna take the Applied Geometry because it's the single best card in the pack. And if the Snarl Song, I don't know, if we see more Converge payoffs, then we'll know that I was meant to be. Okay, these are some really weird packs as an aside. Actually seeing a good amount of Witherbloom cards. Two of them here. Might be a land here. Works for both the Silver Quill plan and the soup plan. Kind of the boring, responsible pick, but none of these other cards are calling to me. There's two Witherbloom cards, which I really don't want to pick unless I'm locked into Witherbloom. And everything else is pretty mid. So I'm taking the land. 4 picks, 2 lands. Okay. There's a primary research and a stone docent still in this pack. There's still Wooburg in the pack. Each pack is seeded so that there's at least one of each card, one color, at least one card of each color in each pack. So I don't know if it's a primary research angle, but I think we're gonna take Tam here in case we go for the soup Simic deck. Okay, Terramorphic Expanse, Chelonian Tackle, Sky Whale. Sky Whale in here is a pretty interesting pick at this point. I think I kind of want to spec on that and maybe try to go for like Teamer, Big Spells, Control. That'd be cool. I think we've been seeing good amounts of blue. I like the Sky Whale. There's still a Tam in here. Yeah, looks like Simic is looking pretty open. There's also a second Terramorphic Expanse. This draft pod doesn't look like it's picking lands that early. I think, like, I second picked a Terramorphic Expanse, right? Okay. Grappled Death still in here. Stormcarved Coast. Black and white don't seem super open. I'll take the land, yeah. Bring to Light is interesting. Creature instant or sorcery card. This is actually pretty nice for the soup deck. Me, MTG with the raid! Thank you so much. How was your stream? What have you been up to? I think we might be doing something soupy, so I'm gonna take Bring to Light over the land. Let's see if we do something fun. I feel like we're gonna be able to pick up a bunch of lands. Run Behind, Spectacle Summit. Spectacle Summit is great for what we're doing, so I'm gonna take that over Run Behind. I think we're gonna be able to find more interactive spells. Modern? Hell yeah, brother. Okay. Hydro Channeler, Pigment Wrangler, Tackle Artist. Yeah. Yeah, okay. Okay, I think it's a Hydra Channeler here as a 2-drop that also helps to fix. Interesting stuff happening. Snarl Song wheeled. The soup deck is open. Amazing. Okay, we're in soup. Love to see it. Archaic or Glass right here is actually an interesting choice. I'm gonna take the Glass, right? Oh, fuck. No, I'm taking the payoff. We're having some fun here. You're my chat. Go check out Meet MTG. Okay. Wow. Also an awesome pack here. I think we take a Sonar here over a Traumatic Critique. Sonar is just so good for what we're looking to do, right? Makes treasures, fixes your mana, is a big butt to help you block and get through the early game. Traumatic Critique is great as well, but I think I like Sonar a little bit more here. Okay, the soup deck is super open, so we got like an 11th pick Snarl Song. Beautiful stuff. There's an Archaic here. We already have one of those. Bulk Up, don't think that's it. Strife Knight could be good. Wander Off is removal, but it is in black, which I'm a little bit less inclined to take. There's a Baroque Barrage, which I also don't want to take. I think it's going to be a Strife Knight here over like an Archaic. Oh, is that true? It's a 3-drop, so it kind of fills in that spot on the curve. It's only 1 pip. It has haste, lets me filter my cards. It's in one of my primary colors. Yeah, I think I'll do that over... Procrastinate could be good as well as an interactive spell. Or... I think the second Archaic is going to come back to me. I'm going to take the Strike Knight. Yeah, super open. Diary of Dreams. I would love that. I would love if that happened to me. I would love so badly if that happened to me. What are the odds? Or a land here is actually pretty respectable. This is a land in our main colors. Teamer base. Glassrite is also a thing. I like the land quite a bit, honestly. Or maybe the first Glassrite. This pod doesn't feel like it's taking lands super highly, so I have a feeling we're going to be able to pick up lands quite easily later on in the pack. Soloist, Artisan, Pull from the Grave, Surveyor, Tidal Mage. Is it ever just a soloist? 1-3 for 2? Blocks. Lorecaster gets back our Snarl Song. I kind of want that, actually. I'm going to do that. I think we're just going to be okay with us being a little slow. Archaic's Agony is fantastic here. 2 nice lands in here. Also Potioner's Trove that we're missing out on, but I'm going to take the Agony. I don't think it's going to wheel all the way back at this point in the draft. 5th pick. Wow. Okay. Love to see it. I think I'm going to take a Environmental Scientist over a Paradox Gardens. Great 2-drop. Oh my god. Okay, it's too good. It's coming together so easily. You just absolutely love to see it. I'm not actually in love with any of these cards. I think I'm actually going to take the Tabulator here. It's a mana cheaper, lets you surveil, has a pretty decently big butt, and eventually grows. I'm going to do that. Yeah, I would normally say the land, but I think that this pod is taking lands quite low. Essence Scatter or Field of Strife here. I'm going to take that. As one of our main colors. Take a Page, I guess. I don't think we're ever an Ancestral Anger deck, but I don't think I'm playing the Page. Yeah, it feels like this pod isn't really picking lands very highly, so I have a feeling that in like the last 5 picks, we're just going to be able to pick up some lands for very cheap / free. Anomaly, Culling Ritual... I don't think I play any of the other cards. There's a chance, small chance I play Culling Ritual. Sure. Turn the Favor is so cool. Would love to be able to play it. Page, Loose Leaf. Okay. Okay. Second Spectacle Summit. Spectacular Sky Whale. I think it's another land. over like a Scheming Silver Tongue, Wandrick's Charm. I like this card quite a bit, and we are in the colors for this, but it is a little bit pip intensive, which makes me a little bit afraid. Usually you just play this as a quench, right? And pip intensive quench is not very appealing to me here. There's also the second Sky Whale, but I think I'm just going to take the land. Okay. Choreographed Sparks. Emirates Favor, Studious First Year. Okay, yeah. Sorry. I didn't see the Studious First Year. I'm not looking at anything else now that I've seen the Studious First Year. Maybe the best one drop in the format. So good. So good. Okay. The soup deck is coming together. We have kind of 4 nice payoffs here. Unfortunately, this kind of nombos with the with all the soup stuff. Right? If you bring to light like a Archaic's Agony and you cast it for free, it does nothing. It does literal nothing. Hilarious. Great Hall of the Biblioplex. I don't think that's good enough. 3rd Tam? Would I play 3 Tams? There's also a Deluge Virtuoso, Wilt in the Heat. I guess a nice thing about being soup is that you can just kind of play the best cards in each color. This is a really good removal spell. It is a little bit expensive. Virtuoso also taps down, buys you time. With the mana that we have might be a little bit tough. I don't think I want a 3rd Tam, do I? Took the Virtuoso. Timer decided for me. Okay, Terramorphic Expanse, Disdainful Stroke, Visionary's Dance, Landscape Painter, Orisa. Not great. Just gonna take the Terramorphic Expanse. Okay. Dreamer Cascade, Deduce, Paradox Surveyor, Textbook Tabulator. Everything else is bleh. Just gonna take the land here. Our first green duel is very nice. Crop rotation, you say? Whoa. I think I take that. Yeah. That's pretty nice. Over like an Essence Scatter? Is that correct? I think it's good enough. Thornfist Striker, Paradox Gardens. I think first Paradox Gardens is really nice. Okay. Lot of fixing right now. Second Sonar. Jadzi. Taking a second Snar. It can also tutor for like your Snarl Song, your Archaic's Agonies as well. So that's why I'm inclined to take it. Run Behind. Nice interactive spell. Pretty late in the game. Hydro Channeler, I think, is going to be the pick here. Okay. Little bit light on payoffs, but it's pretty much good enough for me. IMHO. Don't think I'm playing any of these. More likely to play the Pursue the Past, I think, than the Rebel Rouser. Landscape Painter, sure. Sure. Okay. I don't know how confident I'm feeling about this. We'll see what it looks like. I might have to play the Culling Ritual. Pick 45, Spectacular Sky Whale, is an interesting one. I think I'm priced into playing those probably. 44 cards, only 4 cuts to make. I don't think I played 2 of these. I'm not a huge fan of this card. NGL. How many white sources is this? 1, 2, blue, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, black, 1, 2. I think I want 1 of each basic for my rampant growth effects. Base Teamer. I don't think I was supposed to play Return the Favor. I think this is too pip intensive. It's too cute for what I'm trying to do. Don't really like Landscape Painter, so I'm gonna bin that one. Definitely base green, so we want the most green sources. We only ever need one blue source and one red source. This is 8 blue, 7 red, 8 green, 4 black. I think I want one of each basic. If I bring to light, I'm always casting it for 4. I don't think I can afford a culling ritual. $17 lands. Am I cutting the culling ritual? Yeah, probably. Don't think that's responsible. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 white sources. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 blue sources. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 red sources. And 8 green sources. I could go down an island, up a mountain to be 7 and 7. And that brings them to parity with each other. I kind of want red and blue equally often, right? I have slightly more blue than red. But I have a couple of red things that I want to consistently hit. Sonar on 2, for instance. Sky Whale. Sonar on 2 would be really nice. Okay. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 green sources. I might be supposed to go down a mountain and go up a green, actually, because I super consistently want to hit like double green on turn 2. Or I want green sources pretty early on, right? Like Studious first year and then Rampant Growth. Seven, 6, 9. This is 16 lands. What did I do? Seven, 7, 9. Nine green source is enough? Probably fine. 2 Tams. Applied Geometry is nice. Okay. I'm in. Try this out. I don't know if this is going to be good, but let's just hope that we go on top of our opponents enough. Pretty removal light. NGL. But let's see how this goes. Okay. Yeah, this looks good. I'll keep Glass right on 2. Hope they draw into some more action. Would have loved some more like red-based removal spells. We're super removal light, but let's just hope that we can turbo and go on top of whatever our opponents are doing. Okay. Sure. pass the turn, grab like a black or a white source. Okay. Yeah, no shot on blocking that. I'm more likely to natty draw a white source, so I'll grab a swamp. I'm supposed to make a treasure this turn so that I have Wooburg next turn. White, blue, black, or white, blue, black, red, green. It blows doing this, but I have to do it anyways. Because I'm only spending 1 mana instead of 4 of it. But I have to do it. Okay, no attacks. And now if they attack, I 100p trade. I guess they can destroy non-basic, huh? Which sucks. Let's see if they do it. I think if... Let's hope they forget. Let's hope they think that they have something better to do. And let's hope they don't think I have a Snarlsong. That'd be nice. Okay. That's tapping it down. That's a good sign. Just trying to get damage in. But they should 100% be doing it. Okay. White, blue, black, red, green. Whites, blue, black, red, green. Nice. What you gonna do now, opponent? I can green, blue, and then play... Yeah, I can spend green, blue, and then these two on Tam, play a forest, and then also have the mana to deep sight immediately. I can also just return Snarlsong to my hands. Another pretty good option. A little bit too late for them to strip mine me. Marceline, thank you for the follow. I know who that is. EI, okay? A-okay with me. Soup with whales. Yeah. Whale soup. Delicious whale soup. Hopefully there's nothing in, you know, animal rights stuff about doing that. Probably not endangered or anything. I would return Snarl max greed. Yeah. I think so too. Okay. I mean, yeah. You're tapped out. You can destroy one of these and prevent me and only make it so that I can do it for 4, but I also have Environmental Scientist next turn. Now it's just value to Snarlsong. Yeah, it's true. But like, super big mistake for opponent to see how many colors of mana I have and not strip mine me. Crazy work. Or not wasteland me, rather. Not basic land. Just concede now. You bring shame upon your family. Okay. Not quite good enough. Yep. Don't think they have it. All the casual trash talk to opponent that can't even hear you? Love it. That's all me, baby. That's all I do. Sure. have a 4 damage to something. First ever 2-mana Orisa? Yeah, probably. Okay. What are you doing? What are they cooking? Crazy work. Okay. Island or mountain, probably. I think islands. Oh, I fucked that up actually. I was supposed to grab a forest if I wanted to double spell. I guess it's just like arena auto shuffler, huh? I think I'm gonna play a whale here. I think that's probably better, yeah. Let's go to combat and start swinging. And then we have Tam to start triggering this Opus. We want them to kill their Emmermere here. Okay. They go down to 5. Cyclonic Rift? I guess. That's something they could have. Okay. What are they cooking? Okay. Okay. Can't really attack here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. If I attack with everything, they block. Or they chump, chump, chump. Block. Chump. Trade. Take 3? It's really not the end of the world. Right? Nothing wrong with that. I'm not at risk of dying here. I'm at 25. Are they gonna go down to 1 here? 1 is different than 3. Okay. What do I die to here? Not much, right? I think we've just got them. What are they doing? I think the Embermare is a very bad card. Yeah, man. Like, if you attack, I will happily jump. Right? 6, 10, go down to 15. Yeah, GG. Got him. Very nice. Wanna know? Soup. Good soup. Mana felt fine there. A couple times where I screwed up, I think. But not too bad. Fixing feels good. I don't really think I... What fixing spells did I see there? I had Terramorphic. I had a couple duels. I don't think I had any of my... Oh, I had the Environmental Scientist. Always a good card. Yeah. Hand's great. Magic's great. Keep. I think I'm gonna play the Spectacle Summit turn 1. Think top decking mana to cast Sonar is good. And I don't really care to decrease my odds of drawing a land just yet. I want to keep on hitting land drops. The turn 2 Sonar would be sick. Okay. Environmental scientist it is. Island, I guess. Yeah, I want mana to cast Sonar next turn. Summer, hello. How the Waveloon deck go? We went 6-3 and lost to Mill, which is pretty cool, not gonna lie. Okay. I think I want to develop a Terramorphic Expanse here. If I Sonar, and then next turn... If I play an island and Sonar, and next turn top deck another untapped land, it's pretty cringe. It's fine. I'm just gonna Terramorphic Expanse. Fill out the rest of my colors. Grab a swamp, I think. Okay, Trove. Sure. Yeah, we have more natty ways of drawing a white source than a black source. Let's do this. What they have here? What are they doing? Okay. Swamp. Okay. It's a pretty nice draw. If I Terramorphic Expanse here. Oh, there's no way I don't just play a Tam, right? I could also Sonar here, then next turn apply Geometry. I think that's fine. Apply Geometry, 4 mana. Make a copy of a land. Okay. I'm gonna do this. And then play my Terramorphic Expanse. I don't have anything to spend 2 mana on. Okay. The next turn we're good to Archaic for Wooburg. Yeah, we're also preparing for Giga Converge. Let's hope that ours is bigger than theirs. Same deck as us, pretty much. Base teamer. They braided our scientist, which is an interesting choice. I don't think they would have lost to the 2-2. Missed the draft portion of the deck is so sweet. Yeah, it is. Sundering Archaic. Okay. Target? It might actually be the treasure here. Sonar, yeah, reasonable. Luckily, they cannot exile my 6/6. Fun little interaction here. Hilarious that they can't do that. Very nice. Okay. Okay. Grab a white source so that we have Naughty Wooburg on the board. And this turn we have 5, 6, 7, potentially 8 mana if we really wanted. There's no universe, so I don't just attack here. This plays really nicely against like the bounce target non-land permanent spell. Pretty nice. I'm not sure if the put card to top or bottom spell says non-land permanents. Run behind. Target creature's owner. Okay, so it does work on my land thing. Just make a 7/7. Is there a universe here where I hold these lands for Tam? I don't think I'm casting Sonar this turn. I don't think that's really matters. So yeah, I'm gonna hold these lands for Tam. Pass the turn. Light Shades, hello. I have the mana to cast anything I want. Feels like we have the better Converge deck right now, but I guess we don't know what they could have. Wander off, sure. Exile my 7/7. Unlucky. No attacks. Okay. Go to combat. I have 3 mana here. Essence Scatter would be sad for me. Okay. Play a Tam. I think if they had an Essence Scatter, they would slam it here. Nice. Very nice. Also nice. Actually, doesn't do that much, but it is another, I guess, land trigger. We have lands for days. We have environmental scientists. We have forest. But it does mean I can double deep sight in a turn. For a daily dose of parasociality, many are saying this. Okay, diversion equation. Sure. Returning Wander off. I can't imagine what they exile here. I think both there's a good argument for. Right? But I think it needs to be the 6/6, yeah, because they have a blocker for this. I think I'm gonna... Do I sack this? Grab a land? Prepare Tam? Yeah, I'll do it. I will do it. Re-prepare Tam. I think I want more green sources, green-blue sources, for deep sight purposes. Very nice. I am happy with myself. We can cast Tam. We can cast Deep Sight twice this turn. This upcoming turn. Assuming Tam survives. I don't think they have something else. If they did, they would have done it. Hate when you're stomping a fool, get Tide-Colored / mathematics lol. Like, opponent did actual nothing and then bam, I'm the dead one. Yeah. Many such cases. If I bring to light for 4, like Tam is actually kind of the best thing to bring to light for in my deck, right? The second best thing would be like a Sky Whale, but Sky Whale doesn't really do much. I don't think there's a point in bring to lighting. So I'm just gonna deep sight right now, see what happens. I still have Wooburg left over if I do want to bring to light. Okay. And then I'll have 4 mana left over. I can do a bunch. White, blue, black, red, green. It actually might be correct to grab the whale here as a flying threat. So I'm going to do that. Creature, instant, or sorcery, yeah. These are all wrong. Converge is wrong. Let's grab a whale. Okay. Do this. Re-prepare Tam. Next turn, potentially. Double Deep Sight again. Or double Deep Sight, rather. I only singularly did it this turn. Stalling until 10 mana to cast Mathematics is an art. Kind of, yeah. I mean, it's like, I get it, right? Like, you know, win the game buttons aren't necessarily the most fun cards in existence. But it's also like control finishers should win you the game. Like if you pay X mana to win the game, how much does X have to be reasonable, right? And that's kind of the sliding scale that people try to play with. Or like how decisive does the win game have to be, you know? You know what I mean? Okay, opponent's tapped out, so we got that going for us. Boop, boop, boop. What lands are left in my library? Mountain, forest, okay. Okay. Should be in a pretty good position to win the game. I think they probably should have upkeep surveilled. Another land. Did you go to Magic Con Las Vegas? I did not. No. They get a Braid back to their hands. Pretty good. You can kill my Tam, which makes me sad. Do I upkeep surveil? I don't think I do. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 4 mana left if I, or 5 mana left if I don't. I'm gonna draw. I have way more than enough spells. Yeah. Go to my main phase. I can Lorecaster back my applied geometry. If I make a copy of Lorecaster, it kind of goes crazy, right? That's cute. I can also just tap this down and deal 4 to them, but this just like wins. But like it doesn't strictly win me the game immediately, right? I make a 6/6, tap this down, get in for 5. They have a blocker next turn. They block. I mean, I think I just have lethal regardless. But this is more fun. This is a lot more fun. I think my Lorecaster is a little bit better than theirs. Like, come on, this is awesome. Four, five, six, seven, eight, nine. You can do this twice. Pretty cool. Pretty cool. Okay. Five, 4, 6. Oh yeah, I forgot that that's a thing that they can do. Yeah, sure. You can run behind this. Is this just lethal? Do that. Yeah. One card in hand. What's in their hand? I forgot about this ability, not gonna lie. Bargaining Rage, sure. If I had done this first, I would have been home free. Hashtag punt, but I think I'm still gonna win this game. And I don't think it's gonna be close. What's happening? Still take 10 die? They didn't cast an instant or sorcery. Yeah. Got him. Nice. Soup's too good. Two and oh. This is my favorite soup deck that I've drafted, I think, so far. It feels very good. I think the fixing being so good has contributed a lot. Oracle of the Alpha Avatar. Hydra Channeler on 2. We're on the draw. We have quite a few green sources in the deck. Any green source makes this hand amazing. We're on the draw. I'm gonna do it, I think. What are the odds, actually? I might be supposed to ship this back. 15% chance to draw Forest. 15 plus 12. 27% chance. I can't. Okay. Yeah, much better. Oh my god. Keep. Plains because you already have a white source. This hand is amazing. I never doubted it. Personally, I never doubted it. I am a very disciplined Magic the Gathering player who has never considered keeping a bad hand. Why are there so many wings popping out? This is too much. These sleeves are overstimulating. Nope, can't do it. Mardu Gamer. Okay, I'm gonna grab an island here. My blue sources are actually a little bit concerning because I only have one basic island in the deck. So if it gets like milled over or something like that, I guess I don't have like any tablets or anything that can mill. I feel like they're just killing my environmental scientist here. Okay, okay. I've got options. Got options. I can channeler this turn. This brings me up to 4, 5. It's not quite there, but it gets me pretty close. I think I just try to continue hitting my land drops here. Do that. Draw a black source. Pass the turn. Another blue source would have been nice to Sonar and Hydro Channeler, but I think I need to play greedy here and just try to get my colors for Wooburg to Snarl Song. Like, if they are able to aggressively get in here with Keyroll, then I think I have to let that happen, and maybe Deluge Virtuoso if it becomes a concern to me, you know? Because I'm not winning by going 1-for-1 with them with like solid mid-range stuff. I'm winning by casting Snarl Song. That's my game plan. Okay. White, blue, black, red, green. Yeah, I do this, Hydro Channeler, and the next turn I have Snarl Song. Just hope it survives. Let's see if they read me here. But they should recognize that this is a dangerous turn for them. Okay, that's not bad at all. Okay. Yeah. Single white, nothing they can do about that. Whites, blue, black, red, green. 1. Very nice. Next turn we could Sonar. Unfinished Genius. Grab Archaic's Agony. Bring to Light, also an option. Okay. I'm gonna tap down Keyroll. Try to force some chump blocks out of them. Don't really want them to go to Antiquities next turn. And also get the extra counter value on their dogs. Okay. Take 12. Sure. Next turn I have 6, 7, 8 mana. Okay. Sure. I can pack a punch here. Okay. Seven, 8, 9, 10. Sure. One, two, three, four. Oh, it's not enough. This is where the traumatic critique would have been awesome, actually. Like a creature. Yeah, I've already played my land drop. So I guess it's Spring to Light or Archaic's Agony. Archaic's Agony probably does more for me here. Okay. I'm not going to tap Sonar here. I'd rather have the chump blocker. I don't think I might risk it dying here, but... Okay. I attack here. I think I might be the cure here. To prevent them from giving things trample. Okay. Four, five. Okay. I should be good. Kinda. Pretty scared, not gonna lie. Scientist being a mythic uncommon here, compensating for mulligan with interest. Yeah, banger. A lot of big creatures here though. A lot of big quetzals here. However. Do I take 10 here? What do I chump? I'm gonna jump. Okay. 4. This always happens, right? White. Blue, black, red, green. Or the archaic. One, two, three, 4, 5, 6. White. If I spend this for blue, green. White, blue, black, red, green. Afraid. I am quaking. I'm still on the Terramorphic Expanse. I could have had an extra mana with the Sonar, but I think I value having the Chump Blocker here, or like the butt. They just a swing all. I'm priced into attacking or blocking with Tam and or Sonar and taking at least 12. I don't think they can do that. Ugh. I wonder what their odds are of just winning if they attack all. Because if they attack all, I block here. Okay. Well, we had a good run. 07. Why are they not attacking all? What's left in my library to bring to light? Run behind, applied geometry. 10, 16. I can go down to 1. That's bad. There's no shot, that's correct. If I bring to light Zealous Lorecaster, what happens? I have 5, 4, 5, 9, 9.5 mana. Or like 10 mana, basically. I can grab... I can't grab Lorecaster. Actually, that's a 6th drop. Oh, I think I'm just dead here. Pick 9? We have more TAMs that we can get. Oh, I'm not feeling good. Okay. There aren't any good 5 drops to grab, so... Let's do it like this. 4 less. I think it has to be an applied geometry, right? 3 Spectacular Skywhale doesn't really do anything. Okay. Might just be a basic land here. Resistant to more removal. I think. Okay. I awkwardly don't have Surveil mana up. That's funny. Oh yeah, they have Molten Note. I forgot about that. If they just attack all... Yeah. I take 9. Right? They've got me. I don't think there's any out that I had there. Yeah, I don't think I had any outs with the cards that we had. If I blocked with Sonar the turn before, I would have been able to recast the Sonar and had another blocker. Saved me on HP. And I would have been able to survive another turn, but I don't think I was winning against that. They also just still had a pretty full grip of cards. Scary stuff. Yeah, I don't think there was anything there with the Bring to Light that would have been better. Yeah, they just had insane tempo. I agree. Great sequence of cards. Or great cards in a great sequence, right? Can't be too mad about that. It's so close. But throwing this back, no fixing, no blue and red sources. I can't keep this either. Pretty sure. Any red source or green source or I can't. Down to 5. Okay. Sure. Yeah. We have white, blue. I guess blue, green. Tiki's probably the most memorable card I've lost in one with most of the set. Yeah, that one's a banger. Let's grab an island here. Oh shit, we have a white source. Okay. Just need to survive a few turns to get to our payoffs. Would love an instant sorcery this turn to ramp me up to a Snarl Song. Okay, I'm afraid. Crop rotation. Okay. Probably throw away my islands, grab another one or something, make a treasure, Snarl Song next turn. Okay, a lot of Death Touchers for them. Scary. Okay. Alright, I'm out of islands, right? Yeah, just grab a duel. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, no point in getting an untapped land. I can also do a Terramorphic Expanse, which is kind of cute, but that's not that important. Let's grab red, blue. Make one of these. Okay. Don't have a land drop. Awkward. I think I just have to do this for Wooburg. White, blue, black, red, green. Okay. Picking another 5 this turn. 5 mana. Land is our best draw. They found their second color. I lose the tabulator if I don't use it this turn. 2-drop? What kind of 2-drops do I have? Studious first year, Hydro Channeler, Glass Ray, Environmental Scientist. Second Sonar would not be a good draw. Okay. Yeah, 1 or 2-drop this next turn would be pretty good with my tabulator. Matter Bending Mage. Okay. Bounce Sonar, then Tabulator Sonar. This next turn. Also Tam here. Okay. I'm just looking for lands right now. I think I'm losing this one. They just have too much tempo on me. Yeah. That is a 2-drop that's playable, I suppose. Now I have a forest on top. I just keep. So that I can Snarl Song next turn. As much as it sucks. Right? White, blue, black, red, green. X. That does it. 1-4. I'm taking a bunch of damage this turn. Probably going down to 5. Probably block. Okay. I go down to 8 or 6. Next turn I gain 5. Pretty sure it's like this. Oh, I can't block that. If I go down to 4, I gain 5, go up to 11, and then go down to 5 because this is flying. And I'm really sad. Okay. forgot that this is unblockable. White, blue, black, red, green. Or 13, yeah, okay. 3-turn clock here. Pretty freely attack with a new NGL. I don't think I've got this one. I'm too removal light. That's definitely the fatal flaw of this deck. I just can't deal with a flyer. Right, much less a big flyer. Yep. Down to 7, and the next turn... Oh, they have lethal. This is a good run, guys. We had fun. Ugh, they just attack all. I block. Block, block. Oh, it's so bad. It's all bad. They also have this. They can also just give this flying. Yeah, that's also lethal. They had a couple different forms of lethal there, right? They could have jumped this after declaring tax, but before declaring blocks. Ah! GG. Okay. We were a little choked on mana there. We missed a couple of land drops. Sad day. Really feeling the lack of removal in this deck about now. 2 and 2. Archaic Agony is removal, I guess. I don't think I can afford Return the Favor despite that. Despite the fact it's kind of steal your removal spell on it. Calling Ritual wouldn't really have done anything there. I guess it kills kills Terrafractals. Do I play this as kill all Terrafractals? That's too stupid. That's stupid. That's stupid. There's no way. There's no way, right? No way. I can't. Oh, but so cool though. I wish it was good. I don't think that's realistic. Right? Right? Yeah. I mean, I'm thinking like in this deck, right? Like the things that I'm at risk of dying to, this hand is awesome. Yeah, theoretically the things I'm at risk of dying to are like that, you know? Grab a funky source. This turn. Nice. Untapped island would be pretty nice here. Okay. No such luck. I think I should have played a blue that turn actually. Maybe a punt on my end there. Soup mirror? No, teamer. Teamer gamer. Okay. So we just slam a Snarlflow? Seems good. Okay. They can attack me for 3 in the air if they want. Okay. Okay. Is there ever a world where I bring to light this turn? And grab an applied geometry? I have Wooburg. I can make a 6/6 bear. I can also make like a 6/6 land. That does a lot. And then it lets me take the turn off to Terramorphic Expanse, so I have double blue. Or potentially Deluge Virtuoso, Hydra Channeler. Also to just get this out of my hand. It's not the worst thing in the world. I don't think so. That's maybe my play. I think. Whites, blue, black, red, green. Do I make a land or do I make a bear? Land kind of dodges more. Bear gives me another spell. I'll do a bear. Okay. A little bit scared of this tester. Colossus, okay. Down to 10. Or up to 22. Big crew. Go up to 7. Yuck. Okay, I'm afraid. Grab an island here. Okay. I need to get damage in. I don't think I'm at risk of dying this turn. Oh, that's right, that girl. Okay. Shields down. Grab planes. So we have Wooburg and basics. Still taking a bunch this turn. We can move 2 counters here to make this a 5 power. Then any burn spell, like a Vibrant Outburst, kills me. Okay. We only have 4 colors. The crew. Put 2 counters here, make a 5. Right? Yeah. Okay. Next turn I gain 5, go up to 7. They can still put counters on it though. Okay. Oh, I hate it. White, blue, black, or white, blue, black, red, green. Still my land drop left. Yeah, this lets me do this and also prepare Tam in case I survive. Whites, blue, black, red, green, 1. Okay. Go up to 7, but I think I just die, right? If they have any spell, any 3 mana spell or greater. He's gonna let them put 3 counters here. 3 and 3. Hold it as blockers. Yeah, I think they've got me here. They have it. They see the line. Oh, all my lines are bad. Yeah. 2 and 3. Stoop deck is cool. Didn't quite get there. Unfortunate. You just have the flyer. I just can't deal with any flyer. Oh my god. It's pathetic. Absolutely pathetic. Sad day. Okay. Okay. I understand. I understand. Take a look at the deck again. I think it was good. I think it was fun. A lot of fun, for sure. Record, I think like the lack of removal really suffered, right? I think that I should have picked up some of the Boros removal spells that I saw, but I didn't do it because I felt that having white pips in the main deck would have been really unreliable. But I think the mana was fine. I think the fixing was the strongest part of the whole deck, to be frank. You know? That's what I would have drafted differently if we did this one again. But that's okay. It was fun to play. When it did its thing, it did its thing. Can't be too mad about that. We're just passing too many turns early game. Yeah. I think like the bears and the environmental scientists, when we had those, it felt really good. But that last game, we had the bear turn 1, had the rampant growth turn 2, and still lost, right? I think the opponent just had a better deck and not necessarily played better, but they did the thing better than we did, you know? Hey, it's Caro. I really hope you enjoyed this Magic video. If you did, please consider leaving a like or subscribing to the channel if you haven't already. It really does help me out a lot. If you want to catch me live, you can check out my Twitch channel. That link and all of my other social media is in the description below. While you're here, you can also consider checking out these 2 other videos that YouTube's algorithm thinks that you might also like. Thank you so much for watching again, and I'll catch you in the next one. Bye!